Hi everyone. So in this video, I would like to talk about the data wrangling, means uh, doing the transformation in the data, and we are going to cover these joins, like these major topics like joins, combine, reshape. And first, we'll start with hierarchical indexing. So let's start and first load our libraries, the import pandas in the NumPy. Right, and let's create one series. So in this series we have what I'm doing is I'm getting the random number 9, and this is the index. As you can see in the index there are two lists. The first list is this one and the second list is this one. So you can consider these as the two levels also, right? So the first one, as you can see, AAA, it is the first level and it has 1 2 3, right? B, again two elements, C2 and D again too. And it, so how to think about the hierarchical indexing? So it's, you can think like it's a drill down. So if you pull data and in the square brackets A, so these three values will be the output, right? Let's see what are the index looks like. So index is nothing but a tuple. So A1, A2, A3, B1, B3, right? C1 and at the end D3. So what if I pull with the B index only? So B is this, so I should get two values, right? 1 and 3. And what about if I put a level 1, right? So I'm going into drill down. B, give me the B and then level 1, so it is the 0.99. What about if I pull B and C? So as you can see in the when we use the quotations as the index, so it gives both the values. It does not minus 1, right? So B and C, using the ilog also, you will get the same values. What is unstack? So unstack is nothing but it's going to give you, it changes the inner level index into the column name, right? As you can see, these were the inner levels, it moved into the column. This will become index, and these values again, it got pivoted into the rows becomes the columns here, right? A1, A2, A3, A3. And if we do unstack, that will bring back the same values. This was the original series which we created. What about the frames, data frame? So let's create a data frame. Again, in this, it has 12 values, 4 rows, 3 columns, two level of indexing. Column is Ohio means it will divide into, again, column has two levels. Ohio will have green and red, right? Colorado has one, right? Let's see. So I has two. First, let's see the indexing. One level, second level, right? Ohio has two, Colorado has one. If we see the index is nothing but a tuple of A1, A2, B1, B2. We can even change the name of, give the name of index like key1 and key2. So first one will become the key1, this will become key1, this will become key2. How many levels are there? How to find that? So frame dot index dot level. So it is two, right? These are the two levels. And even the we are columns, we have two levels. Like Ohio is a for level one, green, red is a level two. We can provide this is the state and this is the color. And if I just add and show you the frame, so the state and color has been added. What about the reordering and sorting level? So swap level function, what it will do, it will change these keys, right? So earlier we had A1 is the starting, the first level in the hierarchy. Now it changed to key 2, right? You can use 0 1 or you can provide the names, it do the same thing. What about sort level 1? So if we sort on the level 1, as you can see, this earlier it was AA, BB, now it's AB, AB. Because of we are providing level 1 at this, so it's again start with the 0 indexing, 0 level, level 1, and we are saying sort the index with the level 1, right? And here what we are saying, first swap it, make it 8 become key 1, given values become the second level and sort with the level 0. That's what we are getting. Let's also see some of the summary statistics by level. So let's group by with the level key 2, right? And if I show you what the frame looks like right now, so this is a frame, right? We are doing group by based on the level 2 and sum it. So it will group by with this level 2 and sum. So 0, 3 will become 3, right? And this is 12, which is correct. So if I, what is happening here is on the key 2, 1 1, right? 0 6 6 1 7 8 2 8 10. And if you go at this 2 and 2 here, if you combine into do the summation, 3 plus 9 equals to 12, and likewise 14 and 16. You can do with the column level also, right? Based on the colors, and it's doing the summation, right? 0 2 2 3 5 8, right? 6 and 8 14, 9 plus 11. So whether you want to do in this way or in this way, you can use the level and also the axis. You can use one for column, or you can write the exactly the word column and do the summation. Next, let's see the indexing with data frame column. So in this data frame, we have column A from 7 0 to 6. It is in the B is in the different order. 7 right, 7 to 0. This C is 1, D is 1. Let's see. So we have Z 0 to 6, 7 to 1, 1 to 2, D, whatever value we have given. So this is the data frame. So what we are doing, set index C and D, means take the C and D and move this into the index. This is a new frame, right? C and D moved into the index. So in and see what this becomes is one level, second level, one level, second level. You in this case, if you see the C and B has been dropped, right? But if you don't want to drop this value, you want to keep the value as intact, so you can keep drop false, and now C and D column are already are there, and it didn't drop. What's the reset index do? It's the opposite of set index, right? It will just remove the indexing and move those into the columns. Let's see the combining and merging data set. So in this, we are going to use three major pandas merge, pandas concat, and combine first. So pandas merge, let's create two data frames. This is data frame 1. It has two columns, key and data 1. And this has another data frame, the key and data 2. So if we do merge data frame dot merge into data frame, what will happen? It's check the keys here, right? And check the keys here and do the inner join kind of operation. If you are familiar with the SQL, this is the inner join operation. You can use the pandas dot merge, it will give you the same output, right? And if you want to specify on which key, right, you have to perform. So it's the same thing, same output, because it's take the first column as the key, right, and give you the merge these two data set. Let's create two more data frames. In this we have L key and write key, right? Data frame 1, L key, data frame 4, this. Now what we are saying, left key is L key and right key is the R key. We are providing these two additional parameters, and as you can see the column names are different. So in the previous one, what's the main advantage was the key was the main column name, which is the same values, right? But here it is not the case. If the columns are different, you can provide those parameters like left one is this, right one is this, and now merge the data. There are many types of merging, right? Left merge, right merge, outer merge. So the outer merge works like the union, mean it will take the distinct value from each and combine those. and you can perform same thing on the FN3. It takes the outer, just take the union of those two different data frames and combine it. Let's change the data frame again. df1 we have key1 d1, and df2 we have this. So in this we are doing what? Left. So if you see in the data frame 1 we have b how many times? 3, and this how many times? 2. So 3 into 2 is what? 6. So we should get b multiplied by 6, and likewise the other element. So this is what is referred as a Cartesian product. You can, if you are not aware of it, you should, I would definitely recommend to check the outer joins and how the Cartesian works. So there is a Venn diagram, very famous. You can just check that. Again, you can do the inner join, you can do the right join. You just have to provide what kind of a merge. Merge and joins are kind of a similar, like you are just merging two different things and you want to see, tell the Python how do you want to merge. You want to use the union, you want to use the left, you want to use the right. Let's create the data frames left and right. So this is our data frame which is key 1, key 2, I well, right, left well, right, and key 1, key 2, R value. So now if we do left one right merge, so what it will do, it will check on these two values, right? 1, 1, 1, 4, 1, 4. So it did the inner join operation, and let's do the outer, means the union. Right now we have two null values, and if you want to specify on which key you want to perform, so you can provide those in the key, like we write the SQL is rec star from table 1 join table 2 on, means the which key of one key, first table and the second table. Similarly in this case also you provide the on which column you want to perform the joins. Suffix is just you can add the, like, which is just to identify. So it's an option for specifying string to append to overlapping name in the left and the right data frame. So that's what suffix is being used for. So right now we were doing the merging based on the column value. You can do also merge using the index. So let's create a data frame. So this is our data frame. It's a key and value, and right one is this, right? A and B. So PD, what we are doing, PD merge, we are merging left and right on left on key, right? Based on this value, and right index is to this, what it indicates, the index should be used in that merge. So you want to see the right one index should be used. Again, you want to include, this is the inner one, right? If you want to use the union, how you want to was, keep the outer. So let's create a few more examples. So in the left, we have a data frame. This is a key one, first column, second column, third column, right? And uh, this is the data. In the right index, what we are doing, we are using PD multi-index from era. So in era, we are just creating a hierarchical indexing here, and let's use that, right? So what we did, we have used the event or PD series. Index is this right index. These are the two values, and now let's merge on the key 1 and key 2. So interestingly, you see that it has on based on it is left on key 1 and key 2, and also using the right index, it has merged these two values. So if you see Ohio 2000, Ohio 2000, the value is 45, and what about the above? Ohio 2000, the value is 0. So value 0 and value 2 type, so this merge into this one, right? Next we have Ohio 67, and do we have value above? So because it was 0, it will 067. So using the right index means this index, right index, we are merging these two. Here just we are adding the additional parameter of make it outer. Outer, as I told, it's a union. So let's create a couple more data frame, left one, left two, and right two. And if you merge the left two, now we are doing what? Left index. Based on the left ABC, we are merging these two data frames, right? You can also use the join. As I told, the join and merge are very similar. So it's gave the same output with less. Uh, you just have to write which data frame you want to join which and how you want to join this. Let's add one more data frame and join three. So left two, we are going to join right two, right? Right two is what? This one, and the other is just this one. Let's see. And now let's keep join the do the outer join. So last topic, I think for this one is the concatenation along an axis. So let's create an array. It's a shape of three rows for columns, and let's concatenate means we are adding these two together. So you can see this three. So that's how it's been added. If you because we are making axis zero, you can make zero. It will add based by the axis of rows. Let's create three different series. So if you want to concatenate, you just pass those series and it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. You can, this did row wise, you can do the column wise 0, 1, 2, right? And you can also provide the keys 1, 2, 3, like this. So this will create the indexing of 1, 2, 3. Unstack, if you remember, the unstack is used for just to pivot from the series type or in the values are in the longer part, right? They are A, B. Now the inner, as I told, the inner index will move as the columns here, right? And the outer index become the indexing, and all the values will be pivoted into the longer part. If we do this similar thing of concatenating, which we did earlier, and let's create a data frame here again, right? We have one data frame of 3 by 2. This is the index, this is a column, and we are just adding 5, and let's concatenate. So concatenate, we've just provided the 1 and 2, right? A, B, C, A, C. So this is if you're not providing this, it is going to take default as x is equal to 0. If you want to do the column wise, you can provide the x is equals to 1 and all the values will be added. Here, interestingly, we also pass the keys. Keys are nothing but the first level in the columns. We are in this next, we are just providing the names. This the upper level and the lower level. If I run this, and this is what upper and the lower level. So let's create a series, two series, and we can see whether if PD is none, A. If yes, then the value B as the value A. So this is what it's been. And the same thing you can do with the combine for. So if there are missing values and you want to combine two different series, you can use the combine first. Similarly with the data frame. So we have two data frame there. So 1, 2, 3 indexing ABC, 1, 2, 3, 4 indexing ABC. There are some of the non-value NA values are there. And if you combine these two, if the value is available in different, so it will combine and replace that value from the different series or data frame. So we'll continue our discussion on the data wrangling part. This is the first part. I will just create the one more. There are a few more topics to be covered before we move into the data visualizations. Thank you.